And welcome back, guys. I've had quite a lot of thoughts since I last put the last video up, even though it's actually not been that long. So here's my plans, and I'm just about to show you what I've bought. Look like I've got fat chin in this, don't I? Yeah, maybe I should. Still looks fat. Yeah. Anyway, get on with the video. So there we have it, guys. My new project, Astra GSI Rep. It's actually a sport, but it's clean. Yep, so this car's been around Oswestry for probably a good decade or so. Started off with Dean, actually had this car. Before him, Roger had that as mate. And then, who was it? Then Mark Lewis. And Mark Lewis is the one who actually transformed it into a Rep. So, as you can see, she's been sat for a good while, and she's really dirty. Well, she was in a garage for probably 5-6 years. You see loads of spider webs over it, and as you can see, there's no shine whatsoever to that paintwork. Really in desperate need, but generally you look around it, I mean, like the head, the windscreen, that's the one. The windscreen area is not rotten. Around the sunroof isn't rotten. And generally, so all behind the side skirts, last time we checked, there was mint. Underneath, probably wants 1 or 2 plates, but nothing major. Typically, she's all solid, which is nice. Again here, nice. It's got a stealth shelf, which it has no speakers, so of course it's stealth. So we've got a set of 5 Vectra Phase 1 GSI alloys, which are my favourite over the Phase 2s, don't like them. But again, solid. And then same this side. Solid. Obviously these are from the hanger being welded underneath the car. And yeah, I need to sort these holes out here as well. As you can see, the interior is in desperate need of a valet. So obviously black sport door cards. I have got a set of good GSI door cards, so I'll probably get them on as well. And obviously, for people who don't know, telltale sign whether it's a genuine GSI boot lid is right here, because obviously on the GSIs they got, I'm pretty sure if I remember, they got 2 extra holes here to bolt this down, so that needs drilling and sorting. We shall sort that. And of course, here she is, Saab engined already. So no one cringe at me for putting another Saab engine in it, even though I'd probably helped put this one in originally. So she's bolted to a FM55 501 manual clutch, which quite hard to get hold of nowadays, decent ones. But obviously Dean is having this engine out of it. But obviously the engine bay's all been stitch welded. I'm pretty sure I'll probably spray it back to white, to be fair. And obviously the wiring is not the prettiest. So I think the first thing we're going to do is give it a damn good wash. But it's not a bad spec at all. Obviously I don't know what suspension it's sitting on, but it's lower. There you go, see? Saab powered. So obviously she's got your typical cruise control. No, MFD, sorry, my bad, sorry guys. So yeah, MFD, obviously because it's a sports, that's all original. Boost gauge in here, which hasn't been used for a long time. Cav turbo 16 valve clocks, electric clocks, Cav turbo steering wheel. Obviously Saab gear stick. So, oh yeah, I think if I remember rightly, this was out of a, is it Amiga or something, electric sunroof. But you can see that that's really leaking. So a little bit of a sag in the roof lining, but I've seen worse. So I think, yeah, without further ado, let's get it cleaned. So halfway through, pressure washed it, obviously snow and foamed it, which that got absorbed, but if you look how mucky all this is coming off. It's really, really horrible. So that's the door washed. Just the rest of the car to do now. Right, that's her nice and clean now. It's starting to drizzle here, which is a pain because I want it to dry to see what the paint actually finishes like. Probably is going to want a good buff, to be fair. So, going to get it inside, get it on the ramp, and then have a good looking over underneath. And then talk about future plans.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, is this the start of the video then?
No, this is like mid-term.
I thought this was just the intro.
No, I've done the intro.
Well, here you are at the Wheel Hobbies headquarters. This is now the headquarters for Wheel Hobbies.
Right, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So carry on with your video. Sorry.
There we have it, guys. You know, Dean never knows when to chirp up. Always at the wrong time. Yeah. Right, so just quickly jumping back from the Astra.
Sorry to interrupt real quickly. Before you move this, you might want to remove your drying clothes.
Well, come on.
I noticed you got your washing on the line.
Yeah, but that's Kirsty's favourite frock.
Well, I reckon we take it all off first because you don't want to risk dropping it.
No.
Any dirt or anything, okay?
No.
All right. Then.
Cheers, Dean.
Carry on.
Thank you, mate.
No problem.
Yeah. Right, so we've got Darren on the assistant handle today. Right, so yeah. What I've decided, obviously, I've shown you the Astra now, so obviously the brand new build, that's going to go in the Astra. So this one, I'm just going to dog it in that, and I'm really not going to be bothered what it looks like. I just want it back on the road to get the pickup side of things finished. But so obviously we've used all T7 rear auxiliary mounts on the back here, and then we're going to make a wraparound mount for the Astra, which sits on a BMW mount over here. And obviously because I've used this mount, the T5 fuel rail wouldn't fit, so I've cut and trimmed and modified the T7 one to fit the T5 manifold, and I've angled them so there's a better flow into the cylinder head. So I'm going to get that all thrown in.
It's a good mod in itself.
There now.
More direct pattern.
To me, to you, Darren, to me, to you. What was that? Fudge? Your back then, was it, Darren?
Yeah.
How disgusting it is. Obviously the plans I had was obviously pull everything out, de-wire the rest of the engine bay, because obviously I've done the rest of it, spray it all Nardo grey, but like I say, to do that in the future time, just want it back on the road as a pickup. And actually it looks quite right with 19-inch snowflakes as well. Some more rust there that Dean needs to sort for me. Yeah, it was the thing when you've got a roughen like this, you don't mind so much. Dean, leave my mint bonnet alone.
There we go. Out the way.
Come on, let's get her in. Come on, it's on one of these, we just don't care, innit?
Drop it.
No, don't drop it, you might damage the engine.
Drop it. Yeah.
What? No. Easy.
Easy now, my little chicken.
Okay, there we go. Now she's popped. Right. Oh. Ah, look. You have no respect for this motor at all, Dean, do you?
I don't like the fact it's making me dirty.
Dean, I'm pretty sure that top's dirty.
No, it's not. This is the pattern of it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, where'd you get a dirty t-shirt from? New.
Did you? No. That's like a big fat sweaty Betty.
What do you reckon, guys? Is he a big fat sweaty Betty?
Yeah.
And there we have the Ratter in the rat pickup again. So actually sits pretty well, to be fair. Time it settles a bit more. Pick van. Right then. Should we get this Astra in? I've got a bit more floor space. Yeah. Who wants to see underneath it, guys?
I do.
Right, so just before we put her up in the air, guys, I want your thoughts and opinions, because obviously I did a deal on the car, and the deal was that I wouldn't have the morettes. What do you reckon? Should I keep them? Because obviously they're the higher spec ones. Obviously the cheaper ones, they didn't have the original indicators recessed there. What do you reckon? Do you like the look of them? Obviously the grills match in the bumper as well. Or should I go for a stock GSI grill, even though it's not a GSI? Do you reckon?
Nah, I'd keep the rats.
Yeah, they're growing on me.
The more I look at it.
Comment below, guys, what do you reckon we should do?
Yeah.
Right, so she's finally on the ramp. Now, guys, get ready to cringe at how crusty it is. So, subframe got powder coated 6-7 years ago before it went back on the road. Obviously, the anti-roll bar got done all blue, but brake fluid leaking down's not helped it at all. Typical people jacking up on places that shouldn't really be jacked, especially with them tiny little 2-ton trolley jacks. But generally, right a bit, she's actually pretty good. Damn sight lot better than my others I've got, especially that other GSI. These have been plated on the inside. But the sills, I know you can't really tell much, but the sills seem quite solid. I've had a bit of a poke around before starting this. So fuel tank leaks if you put them on 20 quid in, so that's getting binned off. And anyone got any links to brand new fuel tanks from Mark III GSI? Mark III Astra? Comment below please, guys. So still solid. Obviously it is quite severe surface rust. So plan is to rip the interior out, but spot that repair there, guys. What do you reckon? 10 out of 10 for effort, eh? So she needs welding up there. It's solid around the spring cups, but as you can see, that's not going to last, so that needs sorting now. Rear jacking points are all good. I need to pull all that fiberglass out of there, as I don't even need to point to it because you can clearly see it. Obviously the battery's been removed, doesn't it? So all that up there is fiberglass. So generally it's not bad. So the next mission, get this engine and box out, and then strip it, get the needle gun all over it. What's your thoughts then? And obviously dogged in. Sorry pickup, at least you're not being scrapped. Thought we'd stop out for a quick Burger King.
Top.
Burger King. This is why he's skinny and I'm fat. I mean, he's fat, I'm skinny.
Yeah, it's right the way around the first time.
Right, that's us stuffed. Back at the unit now. I've just been to our local parts of one of the small businesses that I look to support, Car Pit Stop in Oswestry. Sell pretty much every tool and stuff you can think of, so if you are local, give them a knock. So this is what we've got. Let's see what goodies we've got. Sponge. Bit late really, isn't it? Sponge, yeah. Box of brake cleaner. Love that stuff. We'll go for a box a week probably. Stone guard. Basically just, this is just maybe for testing purposes. Probably going to need a bit more than that, I think, aren't we? Any old Vauxhall or Ford, guarantee you need shares and that stuff. And then we got some poly wheels, paint removers, things to go on the drill. I reckon that's going to be quite nasty on the grinder. So we'll see how that performs. We got paint brushes and Another wire wheelie thing. And then some paint removers that goes on the grinder. So, Dean's assisting today. Obviously you'll know more about that on his side of the video catch up. So I'm going to be helping Dean get the engine out as well. And then we're going to get all this back end stripped as well, hopefully. How you getting on, Dean?
Yeah, bad.
When's the last time this car was on the road, Dean? What was the last show it did, Dean?
PVS show in 2015.
Oh, well, that's a coincidence,
Is
isn't
that
it?
where I got this jumper from?
Yeah.
Quite possibly. Was it the same one that I got this from? No,
Yes.
This was a later one.
Was it? What
Yeah,
kind?
this was from a later one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was PVS in 2015.
Yeah.
This car did.
Right, remember guys, comment below what you think I should do with these. I say I can buy them off my mate who sold me the car, or I could just go for stock. Comment below your thoughts.
These are the loosest bottom ball joints I've ever done in my life.
Really?
I just went,
Even though it's been stood for 6 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's try the other one. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, guys.
Wasn't this MOT'd at a local place, Dean? I'm not mentioning no
I'm
names.
not mentioning the name
No.
because I need favours from them often.
I'm not mentioning no names.
A light down here.
That's sorry guys for blinding you. Yeah, that one's tight, Dean.
The rack.
Yeah. Ah, well. Right, not going to bore you guys. We're just going to crack on. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. You always get one wire or something, it's always stuck.
In the bin.
And we know what we want to do with that one thing that gets in the way, and that's
Cut it out your life.
cut it. Start afresh. We don't need any of that. Right, I think we're good to go, aren't we, Dee? What do you reckon? Hang on, let's just confirm.
1, 2, testing. 1, 2.
Yeah. Dean's pipes broke there, which he won't be too happy about that.
What pipe?
The brake servo pipe.
No. It is it?
You're so easy to wind up. Go on, Dean. Oh, hang on, wait there. What's going on now, Dean? Hang on, whoa, 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 whoa.
Nothing?
Yeah, there is.
No?
That wire right there is still...
wire?
Yeah, it's probably cable tied as well. There we go. Damn cable ties.
Went a bit crazy with them cable ties.
He did. Yeah. Right then. And it is officially separated. VXR back seat, perfect. Look how that engine sits on it. It was...
Still not separate.
What? Oh, god damn it. Go! There we go. Look at that, the VXR back seat is made to measure to sit a Saab engine on. The VXR boys would hate that, wouldn't they?
Keep it for when you put it back in.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Right, so that's finally out now. So that there, that's Dean's storyline now. None of us are interested in Dean's storyline, are we, Dean?
No.
No. Right, so back to this car. Obviously, got all painted. All this is obviously from amount of brake fluid that's been drained or dripping down there, all over the steering rack and everything. But on a good note,
You know you said this is my storyline, you said.
yeah.
Well, isn't it partly still your storyline? Or it's meant to be.
Well, it all is. But I'm just saying with yours, I'm not interested.
Give me the clue.
Yeah, well, I've just got the engine out for you, so you could at least get my box off for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Can you just stop butting in now, please, Dean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Stop looking at it and just get on with
The
it.
mounts are extra.
No. No, you said the whole lot. Drive shaft's the lot. Yeah. Right. It's not actually a bad deal, is it, Dean? I'm giving you a set of front hubs for a FM 55501 manual.
You're replacing that split shaft bracket for one of your dud brackets.
Yes. Right, guys. I'm not going to bore you now. I'm just going to crack on and get more stripping done. I'm just currently seeing how bad this is.
It's expanding foam behind this.
So we got fiberglass, and then behind that is expanding foam.
Yeah.
So everything to hold moisture and allow more for the rot.
And stuff to set on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. So many years. Wasn't it only this big last time?
If you cut it out of here,
Yeah.
I reckon right up, even though you don't need to, about there.
Yeah.
We should be able to then get your arm in and get all this out.
I got a Dyson.
Hoover it out. It's stuck.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
We'll get it out.
With it being expanding foam,
That's quite nasty though, isn't it? From here all the way around to there.
Yeah. It's the only bit of rot on it. I don't think. Should we investigate the other side?
I think the other side would be good. But that definitely needs doing. Right, so my choice of weapon at the moment is that. Yeah, vibrates your hands like crazy, but obviously I've started doing certain areas just to see what areas will come up, and I don't think it's too bad. It looks rather pitted there, but I've measured it and it's still over 1 mil thick. So I think it's solid enough, but what do you guys suggest the best form of attacking this? I mean, obviously people say the best way of action with rust is chopping it out, but do you reckon just to preserve it for another few years, what, crust, wax oil? Because obviously all this is coming off, and I said that the fuel tank was leaking, so I've just been picking at this bit here and found this big lump of fiberglass just chucked on top. So that's been a bodge really. So like I say, fuel tank's coming off, axle's coming off, so I can do all the spring cups. So you get the general gist of the pros and cons of the shell. Like I say, I need to make a panel plate for that. Ideally I want to get these done as well, but I don't know. Luckily this side's all solid. So I'm going to wrap this video up here now, guys. And I think the next time you see this car, it's all going to be completely down to metal and undersealed probably, or whatever the best form of action is. But drop some comments below, give us some hints and tips how you find the best methods. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Speak to you soon.